Okay, so earlier today I found out about the game Active Shooter, and this game is about it's a I don't want to say school shooter simulator, but that's kind of what it is. You can play as the SWAT, you can play as the school shooter, I think you can play as civilians as well, and it basically puts you in the situation of a school shooting. Now, this game's very controversial as of right now. People are like absolutely furious at this game, and I can see why. I can understand why people are furious at this game, but what I will say is it's a video game that lets you play as the good guy. Now, yes, the mode where you can play as the school shooter obviously isn't a good thing, but there have been games like Manhunt, Carmageddon that purely like glorify violence. Even like Postal, they glorify violence and yet don't do anything to rectify it. The cops are the bad guys. Like, even in games like that's on the most extreme levels. Even games like GTA, you could say glorify violence. Now, it doesn't cause violence in people, but it glorifies violence, and this pretty much glorifies a hot issue right now. I say pretty much glorifies it. You can kind of say it does because of the fact you can play as a school shooter, but the fact that you can play as a SWAT I feel like does kind of make up for it. But yeah, this actually, like, the fact that people are calling for this game like to be removed from Steam or not even released. I don't actually know. I think that's what the article said. I read it a while ago. But yeah, the fact that this game's caused a lot of controversy reminds me of like 13 Reasons Why, and how it's being urged to be cancelled because of one scene. Now, this scene, I won't go into spoilers, but it involves a character getting raped by a broom, or by someone raping a character with a broom, and this scene was very gruesome, very hard to watch, and it was real. That's what it was. Like, it looked like it was real, and it is something that can happen. If you think about it, there are famous cases where celebrities have spoken about, yeah, I got beat, like Eminem got beaten into a coma as like a 9th grader. Like, that's pretty messed up. So this kind of level of violence really happens. If the media can't portray it, then we're just going to be left with fantasized, unrealistic, glorified violence, and that is the kind that's going to not promote violence but glorify it. And the fact that fans are calling for that to be, not fans, but people are calling for that to be cancelled, I don't think that's right. The show should be cancelled. The show should get at least one more season, but I feel like if the show's going to get cancelled, it's because it's wrapped up its story and just doesn't need to have another season. That's the only reason I can really think of to cancel the show. I mean, not because of controversial subject matter. That's part of what makes 13 Reasons Why so great. It talks about this subject matter in a way that's not really disrespectful, but in a way that like brings the issue to light in a disturbing manner as well. So yeah, I personally think that with the game Active Shooter, if it was to maybe remove the school shooter mode, maybe it'd be a good game, a tense survival horror game where you're against, or thriller, like tense survival thriller where you're a civilian in a school shooting scenario, or like almost like psychological torture game where you're one of the parents and you get to like play out different scenes. I don't know. This is like, that bit there I'm just completely making up, but the going in as the SWAT to take out the shooter, that's a good idea. But maybe remove the school shooter mode. And with 13 reasons why, one broom rape scene does not constitute, like, it doesn't constitute, like, cancellation. Anyway, that'll be it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.